Roberta Gleiter, a chemical and aerospace engineer at the Aerospace Corporation in El Segundo, California, is someone who doesn't scare easily and dreams big. Born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, Roberta attended a Sisters of Mercy all-girls high school. It was at Sisters of Mercy that she first ran into the prejudice against women in engineering roles that would impact the course of her career and her life. A superlative student, Roberta qualified for a full scholarship at Purdue University, but her high school principal refused to sign the paperwork, insisting that women did not study engineering. Her father refused to accept this and cashed in his retirement fund to pay for Roberta's education at Purdue. At Purdue, one of Roberta's professors promised to fail her because she was taking up a seat that belongs to a man. Roberta did not let this stop her. She earned straight A's in the course, forcing the professor to pass her with a B. Even after she graduated with a degree in chemical engineering, Roberta still had to contend with anti-woman bias in the hiring environment. At a time when only 1 in 10,000 engineers was female, Roberta applied to company after company. Each one took one look at her or her first name on their applications and refused to interview her. Roberta changed her approach. If she couldn't be the engineer she wanted to be, she was going to make certain that no woman who followed her would have the same problems. She determined to attack the problem at its source, at the pre-college level. For the next 20 years, while raising her family, Roberta actively advocated improved math and science education for girls, introducing her community to the concept of women in engineering. In 20 years, a lot can change. In 1980, Roberta participated in a National Science Foundation certificate program for re-entrant women engineers. This led to her finally being acknowledged as a qualified engineer and her first professional employment as an engineer at the Aerospace Corporation. Roberta finally realized her engineering dream with a rich, fulfilling career at Aerospace, working on a wide variety of space systems. Her efforts have been continually recognized with commendations and awards for exceptional execution and leadership. Achieving a Master of Science degree in Technical Systems Management from the University of Southern California along the way, Roberta has pursued 2 careers, one as an aerospace engineer and a second as teacher, mentor, and champion of the nation's young people, encouraging them to pursue studies in engineering and technology. She regularly works with students at all levels, bringing them into contact with business, motivating both sides to continue to pursue the resulting relationships. She works tirelessly with U.S. First Robotics, eWeek's Future City Design Competition, and the Junior Engineering Technical Society to expose middle and high school students to the advantages of studying the STEM disciplines. In 2001, Roberta co-founded the Global Institute for Technology and Engineering, a nonprofit educational public service organization dedicated to elevating the status of women in the international technology and engineering workforce. Roberta Gleiter has devoted her entire career to fighting for the rights of women to be recognized as fully qualified participants in the fields of technology and engineering, earning the respect and admiration of colleagues, male and female, across the country.
It was never in my plans to be an advocate. I just wanted to go to college, get my degree, and have an interesting, fulfilling career as an engineer. But when they told me I couldn't, just because I was a woman, I just couldn't let that go. There's no justifiable reason for that. And I found myself on the path to advocacy. So I moved on. I moved on with my husband and 3 children, encouraging me to make a difference. They too understand that great engineering advances are made with inclusiveness and the minimizing of prejudicial attitudes. Especially since we live in a time where science, technology, engineering, and math are so essential to every aspect of our daily lives. I hope that someday the kind of work I do in support of women as engineers will no longer be necessary, that the world will be a place where the contributions and accomplishments of technical women are recognized and respected by all. I greatly admire the work that Women in Technology International has done in this regard, and am very honored to have been elected to their Hall of Fame. Thank you.